What's going on, YouTube? Back with another video on this beautiful Memorial Day. So I got plenty of time today. I'm off work. Everybody's off work, school out, all that good stuff. It's almost summertime. If not, it could be summertime. I say, you know what? I saw my favorite lease driver. It went live earlier, so I figured I would take this time to slow down the video and analyze what it is my favorite lease driver had to say, since I wasn't, I guess I wasn't woke this morning when y'all went live. So I got the live pulled up. I'm going to play it. I'm going to let him do the talking, and then I'll tell you what I think. Now, I don't want nobody to think that I'm making this up. It's not AI. I'm going to show you it's not AI. Let me pull up the video so we can see. Wait a minute. This the video right here. Okay. Truck Music Clips. That's the YouTube channel. Video's called Trucking Gods. And it looked like it was shot 8 hours ago. Okay. So now that we got that out the way, boom. Okay, let's listen. Let's see what's going on over in my favorite lease drivers world. Now, as you can see, we got a bunch of people up on the panel, but I'm mainly just interested to hear what my favorite lease driver got to say. Since I wasn't there, obviously. Well, let's take a look, Josh. What do you got to tell us? Oh, wait a minute. Let me mute my mic.
We gonna my dispatch said we gonna go to like 13,000. Goddamn, let's go.
What's the plan, Josh? Hello?
I ain't got no plan. All I play, I gotta get this cat pack, nigga. That's it.
As you can clearly see, Josh got this dispatcher. They gonna gross 13,000. Mob asked, hey, okay, Josh, grossing 13,000. That's wonderful. What's your plans, Josh? What do you plan to do that you making all this money? I told you guys about driving these trucks from one side of the planet to the other and not having no goals. Josh said his only plan is just to get a Scat Pack, Dodge Charger. He try and get his car. He got repo. He try and get it back. Hey, look, that goal right there is better than truck drivers with no goal. At least he got a goal. It may not be the best goal. It may not be the best goal, but I understand because Josh did have back in the day, he had the blue Dodge Charger. I think it was an RT back in the day. Y'all know it got repo. Let him tell it. He said he sold it and all. I don't believe none of that crap for a lot of reasons. But, let's see how much this car is going to cost him. Josh, I don't need you watching this next part because then you're going to your brain may start working. But let me see how much a Dodge Charger actually costs right now. You said Scat Pack, right, Josh? Okay, let's go take a look. Okay, I'm over here on Car Mats because you got Josh don't got the best credit, so Car Mats. Let's see the going price right now. Josh got to have the latest greatest shoe shine, so he's looking for about a 2021, 2022. 43,000. Say we're gonna leave it at about 43,000. Got one for 48. If I see a blue one, I go off that price. Nope, that's kind of blue. That's 38. That's reserved though. We gotta go back up though. That's reserved. So I'm gonna say around 43,000, Josh. 43,000. Dodge Charger. You said Scat Pack, right? I'm making sure. Okay. Let's go over to this tab, Josh. Now I already plugged it in. 42,000, 60-month loan, 18% interest, Josh. It may be higher, but I'm not gonna say they're gonna give you 29%, 23, 24, because you do got challenge credit. I'm gonna give you 18%, Josh. I'm gonna say, look, they're gonna cut you a break, Josh. Let me make sure this is big enough so y'all can see. We're gonna say they're gonna cut you a break real quick, just in case y'all didn't see that last tab. We right here, 43,000 mark on the charge on the scat pack. Okay, just in case y'all didn't see it, I saw the screen wasn't big enough, but now y'all see what I'm looking at. Y'all can Google it for yourself too. Just Dodge Charger Scat Pack. You can look on Car Gurus and not Facebook Marketplace because all that stuff that's private sales. Josh got to finance this. So okay, Josh. Okay, so we got you your $42,000 car, 60-month loan, Josh. 60-month, 18% interest. You got challenge credit. Now, if you get it from CarMax, they gonna do you around 24% interest. They got that no haggle price, all that crap. Down payment, I don't really see Josh putting any money down. He trying to beat the system. If Josh get a credit union, because I know he trying to, he doing a pledge loan with Navy Federal. If Josh can get Navy Federal to buy the car, then I can bring this interest rate down to about 7%. But before I do that, let me run the numbers, Josh. You're in Mississippi. I don't know what the sales tax is over there. We're just going to say 7%. So, Josh, okay, $42,000. Auto price, monthly payment, Josh, $1,200. And that 18% interest rate on 60 months, Josh, if you just pay the minimum payment, you'll pay $72,000. Not bad, Josh. Not bad at all. And let's say you go to Navy Federal, they get you down about 7%. Josh, we can get you down about 56,000. 56,000, Josh. And I know you ain't no cash buyer, Josh, so I can't just say that you're going to save up $42,000 and pay cash for the car, Josh. You wouldn't, because you don't want to own nothing. You don't want to own anything, Josh. So, Josh, I can't. You don't want to own anything, so now you hate cash, anything, cash truck drivers, cash car. So we can't even calculate that you could possibly put, paying cash for a car. We won't even calculate that. That'd just be wasting our time. So I'm gonna say though, Josh, you're gonna be about the 18% mark, $1,200 a month. But I can really see you doing this right here. Yeah, I could. Even if I bring down 60 months, what are it? 36, 48? Is it about 48, I think? Let me see if we can get you. You still be like 67, Josh. You still gonna be up there. 36 is too low. I don't know, John. I got a feeling this confident run you about 60 bands minimum. You're gonna pay the minimum too. You're gonna pay because if you bring down the months. If we bring down the months, Josh, the payment goes up. That's $1,400 a month. That's on driving a lease truck. He don't want to do that, man. We gotta bring that back up to 60. That's too much work. Yeah, we gonna have to $1,200. That's we gotta leave it right there, Josh. So, okay. Well, wait a minute. What if Josh put something down? He financed the down payment over at Super Ego. But let's just say he had $5,000 to put down. Okay, Josh, let me see where you'll be at. Well, Josh, $1,000 a month. That ain't too bad. It's still gonna cost you right at that $70,000 mark range. I don't know, Josh. 60 months. How many years is that, Josh? I don't even know. I ain't even know sign nothing that stupid. But let me calculate. It is 60 in the 5 years, Josh. 5 years. Okay, so we in 2025, so by 2030, Josh, the car can be yours. 2030. So it's gonna take you 5 years to just now be owning the car. Okay, not too bad. Hey, Josh, look, Josh, if that's what you desire to get, who am I to say you don't deserve that? I want you to get the car. I had told Dirty Broken, T Hill, and Theo. I told all of them. I said, I really hope he get the car. I hope Navy Federal, or whoever he got to get finance to do. I want them to finance him for this scat pack as a lease driver at Super Ego. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. 5 year plan. I ain't got no problem with that. $1,000 a month. Ain't got no problem with that. Hey, somebody got to do it. So somebody got to go. Somebody got to go over there and do it. Anyways, let's continue. Let me pause this video because I gotta I don't want to bore y'all. Just play the whole thing straight. So let me see what the next point he made.
Hello?
I ain't got no plan. All I play, I gotta go get that scat pack, nigga. That's it.
Man, don't do that. Use that scat pack money to something else first, bro. Then get the scat pack. Don't do that shit, bro.
I'm good, man. I'm getting this.
Right.
Yeah. Man, listen. You see how that land I got? I want some land, right? I'm on down
I
in
can't hear you.
Mississippi. The last Monday, land.
Is he breaking up? Was that me? That's him.
That's him. I don't know. Hello?
We hear you now.
Yeah, I ain't heard nothing you said.
Oh, yo. Okay. My bad. I said they got the back text, but the back text lien sale coming in August, the last Monday in August in Mississippi, Hazard. So y'all want to buy some land or something, you know what I'm saying? Hey,
Yeah, I
come on
already
down and
got
get some
that.
land, bro, for the low.
Y'all can look at Long County, Georgia too. You can get about 5. You can get 5 acres for about fucking 25,000 right now.
My bag of him myself on mute there. So let's see what the next equation is in this live feed, because like I said, these live feeds be so long, I be having to skip through to see what's going on. So first we got, Josh he working real hard to get the Scat Pack Dodge charge. I guess he want to let everybody know that Andrew got the V6 and he got a V8, and but Josh, we didn't play this game before, Josh. If you're not gonna buy it cash, Josh, then don't do like you did in 2020. Don't have a repo man coming to get the car like a year later, and then people asking me 4-5 years later what happened to your blue car. Josh, I've been and told them the repo man been the came. They got their crap. They got their crap years ago. Josh don't have a car. Tell him, Josh. Well, you don't want to tell him, huh? That's all right. But what's the next point? Let's continue. Let's continue, man. I like this little side view right here because. No, not that one. What's the other one? Yeah, that one. See, now it look like I'm involved. I'm like I'm on the screen with them. See, Josh, man, we side by side, Josh.
Yeah, rich ass nigga. Why you just give him the fucking money to get that motherfucker on the road then, nigga? That's your partner? Shit. What we talking about? Niggas is fucking delusional, nigga. He seen the Volvo. Yeah, this motherfucker been working on that goddamn Volvo. Nigga, is his frame crack? Fuck you, man, nigga. Shit, he been working on it for what? 2+ years? What we talking about?
Y'all niggas crazy, man. Oh boy, wild as hell, boy. I don't know why y'all boys ain't gonna learn them carry trucks, man. Y'all boys ain't gonna learn them carry trucks, man. Know how to just stack that money on, nigga.
You talk about nigga with cash truck, nigga. You had 300,000. You fucked that up, nigga.
I don't.
Fuck you talking about?
I wasn't gonna buy no
like,
cash. I wasn't gonna buy no cash.
I'm legit curious.
I wasn't gonna buy no cash
Truck
truck,
motherfuckers, nigga. What about 30 goddamn trucks, nigga?
That man could have been $1 million man right now. 300,000 dropped on you like that.
I ain't want to buy no cash truck.
How about some cash trucks? What was you worried about then?
I go buy a cash truck now if I want it, nigga. I go buy a cash truck right now. I got the money to pay right now. I got the money to pay right now.
Right now. When you had the 300,000, what did you spend
if I want it? I'm not gonna tell you what I did with my money. I did with my money. What you do with your money? You
worried about cash trucks, right? You ain't worried about people with cash trucks.
Listen, bro. You just keep buying more ragged trucks. You settle for $4,000, nigga. We good. All right. I ain't gonna tell you what I do with my money.
You worried about people with cash trucks.
I don't give a damn about a nigga with a cash truck.
But your blood, nigga,
all the cash,
Josh.
All the cash truck niggas.
Was you taking insulin back then? Was you
I ain't never
taking
took no
insulin or
insulin.
something back
I ain't
then?
never took no insulin, nigga.
Well, your blood sugar was that goddamn high, nigga. You got
My,
finessed out of
my, my blood,
300,000.
my blood sugar wasn't high there.
300,000.
Listen, man, y'all so worried about that little money, bro. There ain't no money, bro.
Ain't no
That ain't
little
shit.
money.
That ain't
300,000 no
shit.
little money.
Yeah, the
Ain't no
imaginary
little
That
girlfriend
money,
ain't
in
bro.
shit.
Las Vegas.
Yeah,
Point number 2, $300,000 that he got back during the EIDL era, COVID-19. Said 300,000. That's little money. That ain't no money. Lets me further know he's not good at saving money and spending money. As soon as he get the money, he blow it. He want anybody that says something like that, they blowing money. They don't. The bank account is always on E, because as soon as money come in, it goes out. Why does it go out so fast? Because that ain't no money. That little money I just made, that ain't no money. My interest do the same thing in the strip club. That little money, that ain't no money. Okay, fast forward a couple of years. You need some money, but I thought the little money. I thought that little money. You said that wasn't no money. Now you need some from who? Me? I ain't man. I thought you had the little money. Better call Tyrone. You better call Tyrone. I'm saying, Josh, you got to call Tyrone too, because that ain't. Josh said that ain't no money. If 300,000 ain't no money, then all these other YouTubers who ain't got 10, what do we tell them? What we tell them? 300,000, that ain't no money. That's a whole house, Josh. Josh, that's a whole house that you owe back. A lot of people think Josh ain't paying his loan back. He can get out of it. Let's do the research on this real quick, Josh. Let's see. Does Josh got to pay this 300 grand back, or does he not? Let's take a look. Let's research that. Now, to answer a question like that, I got to go with ChatGPT. So let me see. What can I ask ChatGPT since I ain't got the microphone option? Does someone who took out the EIDL loan during COVID-19 have to pay it back? Let's start right there. Let's see what we can come up with, Josh. I got to start researching what it is you telling us about this. It is little money. It ain't no money. All right, Josh, we're going to see about all this. Oh, is ChatGPT going to do his job? Come on now. I'm waiting too long now. I'm going to have to go to Grok. The world is going on. Oh, it's taking too much time right here. I'm about to go to Grok. Oh, Google, y'all need to get it together, man. What's the hold up? Yes, if you took out the COVID-19 economic injury disaster loan from the U.S. Small Business Administration, you're required to repay it. Okay, so he is required to repay it. Let me see. Interest rate capped at 4%. Okay, so it's a 4% loan, not 3%. Repayment terms up to 30 years, depending on your ability to repay. Okay, so I guess if you was like a millionaire or something, you ain't got up to 30 years. Well, we know Josh, they gonna get him 30 years. Okay, all right, no problem. Okay, deferment period. ELD. Let me see. Payments were deferred for 30 months from the date of the loan origin. 30 months is over with, so he paying the minimum payment. If you are struggling to repay, okay, that would be Josh. The SBA offers a hardship accommodation plan for borrowers facing financial difficulties. This plan allows eligible borrowers, so you gotta be eligible. I don't know what to make Josh eligible. Borrowers to make reduced payments. Also, Josh, you may be paying reduced payments. Okay, typically 10% of the regular payment amount, with a minimum of $25 per month, but it's only for 6 months. 6 months will be over with, so he will be back on the normal payment. Ooh, consequences of non-payment, Josh. Failure to repay your EIDL can lead to serious consequences, including Referral to the U.S. Treasury Department. Link with the loans may be referred for collections. Oh, collections ain't too bad. The government can garnish wages, seize tax returns, and take other collection action. Oh, the government want their money. Oh, okay. I got to get it back one way or another, right? Late payments can result in additional interest and fees. Okay. What if Josh filed bankruptcy? This will be his third bankruptcy. Okay. Can I file bankruptcy on this loan? Okay, Josh. Okay. Yes, it's okay. It says again, let's read into it. Yes, you can include a COVID-19 EIDL loan in bankruptcy, but there are important details and limitations to understand depending on the type of bankruptcy you file and how the loan was structured. Let me make sure y'all can see this. Okay, yeah, y'all can see it. EIDL loans are generally dischargeable in bankruptcy. Most EIDL loans are unsecured. That's what Josh got, especially if they were under 25,000. Now Josh loan 300. His loan 300,000. If your EIDL loan was over 25,000, it likely includes a UCC lien on business assets. Well, Josh don't own nothing, so his business got a lien on it, but he don't own nothing, so he can't put nothing in his business name. Okay. If the loan was over $200,000, the SBA likely required a personal guarantee. Oh, there you go, right there. Personal guarantee, Josh, making you personally liable. Okay. These factors affect what happens in bankruptcy. Okay. Let's keep going. Chapter 7, liquidation. Can I include the EIDL in Chapter 7? EIDL can be discharged if it is unsecured, which it is. If secured, you may have to surrender assets tied to the lien. Okay, he got unsecured, so he can file Chapter 7. Wait a minute, hold on now. Chapter 13. I wouldn't see no use for him to use Chapter 13 or Chapter 11. Important notes. Okay, wait a minute, hold on. Got this exclamation mark down here, Josh. Fraud or misuse. Okay, Josh, this sounds like something serious. Of funds can make the debt non-dischargeable. What do they mean by fraud or misuse? We must read deeper into it. Okay. If you misrepresented anything in the loan application or misuse the funds. What do they mean by misuse the funds? Because as of right now, we don't know what on earth this boy did with this loan. We don't have a clue. We don't know. He don't know. We don't know. Don't nobody know. The SBA or trustee could object. What do they mean they could object? Okay, hold on, John. If you did some fraud or you misused the funds, they could object to bankruptcy. Okay, let's read deeper. The SBA is a federal agency that has the right to oppose the discharge under certain conditions if they believe there was fraud or abuse. Okay, if the EID loan has collateral or personal guarantee, you may still be liable for repossessions or deficiency judgments. Okay, let's keep going, Josh. He's going to have to consult a bankruptcy attorney familiar with SBA loans. These federal debts and proper handling is crucial. He's going to have to gather your loan documents, promissory note, UCC filings, personal guarantee agreement, SBA collection actions if not in bankruptcy. If you do not file bankruptcy and default, the SBA can send your debt to the U.S. Treasury for collections. Good God. You don't want the U.S. Treasury after you. They may garnish wages, intercept tax refunds, report to the credit bureau. Oh, man, that boy. So Josh is going to have to prove, let me see. Do I have to prove that? Well, wait a minute. Hold on. No. What could the EID? Wait a minute. Let me go back. What could the EIDL loan be used for? Okay. What was this loan for? Approved uses of EIDL funds. Okay, here we go. Operating expenses, rent. He didn't have rent. Lease payments. Josh, you had Black Pearl. You had lease payments. Is that the type of lease payments they are referring to? It says operating expenses. Okay, lease payments. Did Josh use the EIDL loan on Black Pearl? Did he use it to pay Wash Bash or Wasaki or whatever they call it? Is that where the money went? Now that would only account for about, Josh, I think you owe them people like what, 60,000 a year. That don't cover the whole 300,000, no, Josh. Okay, what else? Utilities. Josh ain't got no utilities. Insurance premiums. Josh ain't got that. Office, he ain't got that either. Payroll expense. Salaries. Josh ain't got no salaries, no wages. He ain't W-2. Employee benefits. He ain't got that. Business debt. Paying off business credit cards. He do got credit cards. They just ain't business credit cards, and he ain't do that. Making payments on existing business loans. He ain't got that. Inventory and supplies, purchasing raw materials, finished. He ain't done none of that. Minor repairs or maintenance, but not new equipment. Oh, Josh, not new equipment purchases. Oh, man. Okay, let's continue. Bookkeeping, he don't do none of that. Tax preparation, he don't do none of that. Legal consultation. Damn, I can't pronounce the word. Legal consultation for business matters. He ain't got none of that going on. Prohibit use. Owner's personal expenses. There it is, Josh. Josh, I don't think you can bankrupt this. Josh, I don't think you can bank. The only thing I can make an excuse, maybe 60,000 went towards Black Pearl for the 1 year. 1 year? Did you have a 1 year? If we say 2 years, that's 120, but that ain't nowhere near 300, Josh. You can't refinance nobody debt. You can't expand your business, pay dividends, district. You ain't got none of that. Acquiring fit, you ain't acquiring nothing. Wait, did you acquire a trailer? Wait a minute. It says you cannot acquire fixed assets like buying a truck or equipment, not part of regular mix. So it's saying you can't buy a truck. So you got a brand new truck, Josh. I don't think they're gonna allow that. Paying off tax, he ain't do none of that. So Josh, I don't know, Josh. Every dollar went towards an approved business expense. Documentation is crucial if you are ever audited. It's not looking too good. It's not looking too good. This boy owed the government 300 grand at about 4% interest. Let me figure out what is the minimum payment so I can add that onto his scat pack payment. What type of calculator do I need for that? Personal loan calculator, Josh. Personal loan calculator. Let me pull up somebody's calculator, Josh, so we can calculate. You know, Josh, we need to calculate all this. We got to keep track of all this because Josh, he's a big calculators right here, Josh. Okay, loan amount 300,000, Josh. A house, is that 3 million? There we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay, interest rate capped at 4%. 30 years, Josh. We're just gonna say start date is today. Monthly payment $1,400. Oh my God, Josh. Oh man, I didn't even think about this, Josh. Josh just said you owe $500,000. Oh my God. Oh, that boy. Oh, man, that's a hard. That's hard on the truck driver right there. You know, the whole time we've been talking about Josh owing this $300,000, we forgot to include the interest. That man ain't paying no more than the minimum payment, if that. So now he owed him $500,000. What was it, 515? Let me go back to it, John. Because I gotta add that in onto your kind of John. Is that where is it at? 515,000. Okay, how much was the car? Let me go back to the car loan, Josh. Because I gotta throw your scat pack in there. Man, you may be at 600,000. Wait a minute, hold on. How much was the car? John, how much was the car? 42,000, 60 months, 18% interest. You ain't gonna put no money down. You ain't got no money to put down. Mississippi. Okay, let's just boom. 70,000. 70. Dang, that boy, good God. Okay, 70,000, Josh. Okay, 70,000 plus where you at, Josh? 515. Is that 585? 500 something thousand plus the 70. $585,000. Good God. What we gonna do about this? Oh, this is one of the big, oh my God. And then he can't do the bankruptcy because he don't have no proof that the funds wasn't used as fraud or misuse. Oh man, this kid is ruined. He's ruined. Now it makes sense. See, when you this far in, when you done went this far backwards, you might as well get out there and drive. Because the only way he can drive new equipment, he gonna have to at least he got now is making sense why he hate cash truck drivers, and because he didn't put himself so far backwards in this trucking thing. Now I see why you won't just, because you might at this point you might as well give up. I agree, Josh. It's no point in you having a cash truck. What you dog? You owe the government $500,000. You don't need no cash truck. A cash truck gonna put you even further in the hole. So yeah, I agree, Josh. You need to be driving the latest, the greatest shoe shine. Now it's making sense. See, Josh, once I started analyzing, now it's making sense. That's why you need the latest, greatest shoe shine. You owe the government $500,000 over 30 years. And your medical card is only for 90 days. And you, Josh, you got to keep you got to stay alive. You got to live these 30 years. Hey, we need our money. You got student loans, Josh? You ain't got no student loans. You ain't make it that far. You ain't make it that far. You went past high school. Do I need to continue? What are we, 33 minutes here? This is interesting. Do y'all think this is interesting? I'm just shoot. The more I hit play, the more Josh tell us. $500,000. He about to go out and get a $70,000 scat pack. Ooh, man, talk about that. Then he gonna run Uber with it. Oh my God, he gonna run Uber with the scat pack. This is diabolical. Man, let me pause it. Let me see if I can find me another good point. All right, chat. I think I found something else interesting. We're gonna continue.
I'm talking about these old raggedy motherfuckers that didn't get nothing out of fucking. You bought a trailer and then sold that motherfucker, nigga. You worried about these cash trucks, right? Ain't you worried about these cash trucks?
I'm not worried about
no
that's a lot. It's
a lot of raggedy shit going on right here.
I'm not worried about
no cash. You bought a whole bunch of
nigga.
pussy. You about $300,000
I ain't bought no pussy.
I don't believe he blew that all pussy. That's a lot of pussy. There's no way in hell you buy that much pussy.
I don't buy pussy, nigga. You might buy some pussy, but I don't buy no pussy.
Man, you talking about a nigga done bought a raggedy truck. You bought a raggedy trailer that you said the doors was fucked up on that motherfucker, right?
Nigga, somebody try to break in my trailer, man. They fucked the doors up. That trailer
So
was
you
like that
had
when I
all that
first
money,
bought that trailer.
you couldn't fix it? How much did it cost
I
to
didn't.
fix it?
Nigga, but they wanted what, 7,500. I wasn't finna do it.
75.
I ain't no putting no trailers on no reefer. Does it cost $7,500 to put 2 doors on the back of a reefer trailer with new seals? $7,500. Well, I mean, if they broke in a door, it'd only be one door. So one door, $7,500. That don't even sound right. Let me Google reefer door right quick. Man, y'all be thinking we some fools or something. Man. Let me go to. I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong. Reefer 53 foot 53 reefer trailer door for sale. Okay, hold on, Josh. eBay. Let's look on eBay. Let me see what's going on eBay, Josh. Let me see. Hold on now. Josh, I'm seeing rear stainless steel doors with an S for refrigerated reefer trailer. He wants $2,000 for the doors, Josh. He got 10 doors available. Is this a pair or is this each? He got the door with the seals on. Oh no, he got the doors, all right. He got your door. Is this one door or 2 doors though? Let me do a little bit more research. Oh, y'all can't even see what I'm looking at. This is what I'm looking at. Reefer stainless steel refrigerated reefer doors. He got them for $1,950. And he got it doors with an S. So is that 2 doors or is that 1 door? Is it 2 doors or 1 door? That's on eBay. Let me continue. Trailer doors for sale. Let me see my little salesman. Left side door, $650. That's for a drive-in. We looking for reefer doors. Oh, let's look right in here. No, I don't think they got what we're looking for on here. What is this? Good used driver side rear door assembly. $850. He got for $850. I mean, 1 door $850, 2 doors $1,900. So about $2,000 from what I'm seeing, Josh. You at $7,500. I mean, I would put these doors right here on. Just put doors and a seal. I don't see the problem. They close, don't they? They close, don't they? So I'm not seeing no 75. I ain't seeing none of that, Josh. You ain't had no new trailer either, so.
I'm ready for some goddamn doors.
They in the remain seal. Yeah. They want to fix all that. I said, man, fuck that shit. I told you, $31,000.
The rear main seal and what? The AC unit. It was a reefer.
Yeah, reefer. Yeah.
Okay.
He said, how much
told that
y'all of these
bitch.
raggedy? Now you sold it for $31,000. What you do with the $31,000 since you worried about these old raggedy trucks?
Nigga,
Huh?
I spent it just like you bought that regular truck, nigga. So what the deal?
So you bought you a truck. Okay, you bought you a dually. That motherfucker wasn't no good, right? That was a raggedy motherfucker. You needed harness for that. You needed a harness for that.
It was no dually, nigga. That was an F-250, nigga. Get it right, nigga. Come on,
F-250.
you want to be all up in my
You
business.
needed a harness. You needed a harness for that, right?
I need a harness for the 250, but guess what? I bought a dually too, cash.
Wait a minute, hold on. Time out, flag on play. I ain't know nothing about none of this. Hold on, wait a minute. Josh said he bought an F-250, I guess a pickup truck. It needed a wired harness. I don't know what this F-250 looked like. I ain't never seen it, but apparently he bought a truck and it needed a wire harness. I guess he never got the wire harness, so I guess the truck is gone. Now they talking about he got a dually. I did see him doing some car hauling. I guess that's a dually. He was doing some car hauling with a pickup truck. Let's continue because it's getting interesting now. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. He said he bought it cash. Oh, he want join. He want to be like, what, Josh? Why did you buy cash? Why you didn't finance it? Why you didn't lease a brand new one? Why did you buy cash? How much cash, Josh? How much cash? Man, Josh, you talking this cash word? I'm confused.
Pussy is
title.
crazy.
Where is it at right now? Where is it at right now?
For 5,000, when white boy came out, we don't about the truck.
Damn it!
I bought an Avalanche too.
I buy
For
pussy for like 5
3,500.
years straight. I don't think
Title game. Nigga, I had so many.
Something just ain't making no sense. Okay. Sold the pickup, sold the dually, sold, I guess, the F-250 got on. He said he was part of the title game. He claimed he had some titles. Where are these titles at today? I'm trying to figure out, does this dude got a vehicle or does he not have a vehicle now? He said he bought an Avalanche or something for $3,500. I ain't never seen it, but he said he got it. Let's continue.
Many titles, nigga. Come on now. It wasn't all. The only lease shit was with 18-wheeler, bro. Come on now. Don't do that.
Now here it is. You talking about a nigga that's staying in his shed.
I had
something about a goddamn shed, right?
I had
Jason staying in his shed,
5
right?
titles in my yard,
Don't you stay with
bro.
your Aunt Josh? Don't you stay with your aunt?
Okay, so first of all, we just found out of Josh's mouth, he stayed with his aunt. He don't own no house. So if everybody, fell for the trap that he owns some type of house, I already knew this, of course. He stayed with his aunt. Okay, so we didn't clear that out the way. He ain't got no rent, just like Andrew. What did he say before that? He said he had 5 titles out there in the yard. But he only just said the F-250, a dually, and the Avalanche. Josh, that's only 3 vehicles, and all of them is gone. All of them gone. So, what do you have now? I never see. I seen the dually, I believe. I don't know if we talking about the same thing. Like I said, I remember him doing hot shot, assuming that wasn't no company, pickup truck. I don't know. I ain't never seen no Avalanche, no F-250, and no 5 titles. And why is he talking like he trying to, like he bought something cash? John, why you talking like this? And the only thing I lease is semi-trucks. I only use leasing in the trucking industry. Deep down inside, this man really want to own a truck, huh? But he owed the government $500,000. He about to owe the dealership $72,000. I'm upset. SoCal, I'm upset with you. Dirty Broke, T Hill, because y'all told me this man was doing better and he was getting up on track. Ain't nothing about what I'm hearing is somebody getting on track. As a matter of fact, I just found out he's doing worse than I thought, because he was at 300,000 up until he shot this video. Now he had $500,000 with that 4% interest rate that he can't get out of. Ooh, boy, Josh, I didn't know you were going through all this, man. I started to feel sorry for you. I may shed a tear tonight.
Damn right.
So y'all in the same boat, right?
And I own a trailer, a 2-bedroom, 2 full bed trailer, nigga. We're sitting on.
Okay, wait a minute, hold on. I ain't know nothing about this. Josh said he owned a trailer. What are you talking about, like a drive-in, or what type of trailer he talking about? Like a trailer, like what do you call them trailers? Like the trailer you live in, like that type of trailer. Let's continue, because I don't know nothing about this.
3 acres of land.
But you don't want to live there, right? You said you don't want to live there.
I don't want to live there.
Now, all right, moving forward.
I let my little brother stay there.
We don't move forward from that. You say you're gonna you say.
I don't know if he got a little brother or not. Something about he owns something. He got some trailer on 3 acres of grass, and I guess he bought it for his little brother. He don't want to stay there, so don't none of that make any sense. But let's continue.
How you gonna use your fuel card? You've been using your fuel card here lately.
No,
how much fuel have you been using on your fuel card?
I haven't used my fuel card, bro.
So how did your settlement start going up all of a sudden, nigga?
Because, nigga, I guess what I did, bro? I changed how I fuel, nigga. That's how.
How the fuck you change using the fuel card, right?
No. I didn't use the fuel card at all. I'm gonna tell you what I did, nigga. Instead of me running that fuel all the way down to damn near E, When it got to that first line for field, I feel that bitch right back up, nigga. That's why my check
That
was.
means you would use more fuel, right? Meaning like we would be able to see this shit on the settlement.
No, it
Now,
wasn't more
hey,
fuel. You just feel it
I
back
didn't
out the
get
pool.
you. You more country. He said you was
Nah,
PDF
I
editing
didn't,
the motherfucking damn
I didn't.
you was editing
How can I
editing
listen? Checkmate. I
the
can't not
settlement.
edit no motherfucking settlement, bro. You
Why
crazy?
you can't?
I don't know how to do that shit, bro. Why you think I don't do thumbnails and all this dumb ass AI shit? I don't know how to do all that
Shit.
bullshit. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, cuz. Why
So
do I
you
gotta
ran
do
three.
all that
You
to just
ran and
convince
you
somebody?
ran. You telling us?
I think I done heard enough. We're gonna end it right here. I can't take it no more. Can't take it no more. We wish Josh all the best. I don't recommend under no circumstances that Josh purchase a cash truck, a cash trailer. He need to stick with the leasing. He got entirely too much debt that he's buried in, and he about to bury himself in like $70-some thousand for a scat pack. Y'all get in the comment section and let me know what y'all think. Is it me? And did y'all hear something different? Hey, Andrew, man, you calculated them equations wrong. Hey, Andrew, he didn't say that. Hey, Andrew, he don't owe this. Y'all get in. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the 300,000 ain't really $500,000. Get in the comment section. Y'all let me know if y'all, did I hear it right? I don't know. Somebody vouch for him. Like that, been missing 11 days. Like that, I ain't. I'm still watching.